Hey everyone, a massive welcome to all you aspiring doctors and dedicated healthcare professionals. Embarking on a medical career is a significant undertaking. Make no mistake, it's definitely more of a marathon, a long and winding road, than a quick sprint to the finish line. But here's the fantastic news. You are absolutely not alone on this path. We are all part of this incredible community, learning and growing together. Dr. Milimo Mbiika truly understands the challenges you face. He is here to offer his guidance and support. Think of him as your experienced, friendly mentor in the vast world of medicine. His primary goal is to help you achieve your very best. So let's take those first exciting steps on this amazing journey. Stepping into the realm of medicine can often feel like opening an enormous, ancient book. There are so many intricate chapters to read, countless new terms and concepts to learn. It's completely natural to feel a bit overwhelmed at times, right? Believe me, I've been there myself. We all have at some point. That very first day of medical school or facing that first monumental exam, it can certainly feel like a lot to handle. But Dr. Mbiika strongly believes in the power of breaking down these complexities. He focuses on making even the most daunting information digestible and understandable. He has a knack for making those tough concepts finally click into place. You will see just how effective his approach can be as we delve deeper. This whole experience isn't solely about memorizing an endless stream of facts from a heavy textbook. It's about developing a profound understanding of the human body, in all its wonderful complexity. It's about learning how to truly connect with your future patients on a human level. Ultimately, it's about making a genuine, positive difference in people's lives. Dr. Mbiika's teaching philosophy, which we are going to explore in more detail, is designed to help you build that deep foundational understanding. This isn't just for passing your exams, though it will help immensely. It's for equipping you for your entire fulfilling career in medicine. He is passionate about fostering great doctors, not just good students. So, whether you are just embarking on your pre-med studies, full of anticipation and questions, or you're already deep within your medical course, navigating its many demands. Perhaps you are currently in the throes of preparing for those challenging OSCEs, practicing your clinical skills. Or maybe you are getting ready to step onto the wards for your crucial clinical rotations. This information is tailored for you. Dr. Mbiika's insights and strategies can genuinely be a game changer in your educational journey. He is deeply passionate about medical education and innovation. He sincerely wants to see each and every one of you thrive and succeed. Let's explore how he can empower you to master medicine. Let's be perfectly honest with each other for a moment. Medical textbooks can often be incredibly dense. I mean, really dense. Trying to wade through them can sometimes feel like you're attempting to decipher a completely different language. They are frequently packed with specialized jargon and highly complex diagrams. It is remarkably easy to get lost in the sheer volume of information. Dr. Milimo Mbiika is acutely aware of this common student struggle. That's why he champions the principle of clarity above all else. He firmly believes that if you cannot explain a concept simply, then you probably don't understand it well enough yourself. And from my experience, he is absolutely spot on about that. Think about it from your own perspective as a student. When you are trying your best to learn something as intricate as the Krebs cycle, for instance, or when you are attempting to understand a particularly complex drug interaction with multiple variables, what would you prefer? Would you want to sift through pages upon pages of confusing, convoluted text, or would you rather have a clear, concise, step-by-step breakdown of the information? Dr. Mbiika is a strong advocate for the latter approach. He has a talent for cutting through all the unnecessary noise. He gets straight to the very core of the concept, making it accessible. This method makes the learning process significantly faster, and importantly, it makes it way less frustrating for everyone involved in medical education. I vividly remember when I was a student, deep in my cardiology block, studying the heart. The electrical pathways of the heart, with all those nodes and bundles, initially felt like an impenetrable maze to me. It was so confusing. Then one day, a brilliant professor finally drew it all out very simply on a whiteboard, using basic shapes and clear arrows. Suddenly, it was a complete light bulb moment for me. Everything just clicked. That is precisely the kind of illuminating experience Dr. Mbiika aims to create for students. Simplified explanations are powerful because they stick in your memory. They build your confidence steadily. They also help you to connect different, seemingly disparate pieces of medical information, which is absolutely crucial in this field. And this skill isn't just beneficial for your own personal learning and exam success. As future doctors, a huge part of your role will involve explaining complex medical conditions and treatment plans to your patients. Most of them will not have medical degrees, of course. You will need to use simple, straightforward language. You will need to employ clear analogies they can relate to. Learning to understand complex medical topics simply now, thanks to effective teaching approaches like those championed by Dr. Mbiika, will directly help you become a much better communicator later in your career. It is a truly vital skill. It's absolutely essential for providing good, compassionate patient care and building trust. Alright team, let's talk about the foundational pillars of your medical knowledge. I'm referring to the big three basic sciences, pathology and pharmacology. These subjects are, without a doubt, the absolute bedrock of medicine. They are your essential toolkit, your bread and butter, so to speak. If you can get these core areas right, truly understand them, then everything else in your medical studies will become significantly easier to grasp. Dr. Milimo Mbiika places an enormous emphasis on mastering these subjects. He knows from experience that these are often the areas where students can stumble or feel overwhelmed, but he offers practical, effective ways to make them click, providing strategies that genuinely work for busy students. First up, we have the basic sciences, subjects like anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. Just hearing those names might sound a little daunting, I know. But Dr. Mbiika helps you to see the vital connections between them, showing how they are not isolated subjects. He illuminates how a specific enzyme pathway in biochemistry directly affects a crucial physiological process in the body, or how the detailed structure learned in anatomy inherently dictates the function you study in physiology. He doesn't just want you to passively memorize isolated facts for an exam. His goal is for you to deeply understand the fundamental why behind them. For instance, learning how individual muscle cells contract is not just about facts, it's about understanding the very basis of movement and life. Then, naturally following on from a solid understanding of the normal, comes pathology. This is the fascinating study of disease processes. This is precisely where you begin to link all that essential basic science knowledge to what happens when things go wrong in the human body. Dr. Mbiika is fantastic at helping students understand the intricate mechanisms of disease. He encourages you to go beyond merely listing symptoms for a condition. He pushes you to truly understand the underlying cellular changes that occur, and to comprehend the body's complex response to those changes. He might use an illustrative case study, perhaps of a patient presenting with diabetes, to clearly demonstrate how pancreatic pathology directly impacts blood sugar regulation, leading to specific recognizable symptoms. And finally, we have pharmacology. The world of drugs. There are so many different names, so many varied mechanisms of action, and countless potential interactions. It can feel like a mountain to climb. But Dr. Mbiika has a gift for simplifying this complex field. He wisely advises focusing on broader drug classes first, rather than individual agents. He highlights the key mechanisms of action that are most important, and he ensures you know the common, clinically relevant side effects. This is all about high-yield information that you absolutely need to know. He'll explain, for example, how beta-blocker medications work on the heart in a way that is genuinely easy to grasp and, crucially, to remember for your exams and future clinical practice. It's all about smart, efficient learning. Exams, yes, that single word alone can often be enough to cause a wave of stress and anxiety. We've all been there. Whether it's the USMLE, PLAB, your university finals, or those practical OSCEs, they all seem like massive, intimidating hurdles standing in your path. But here's the good news. With the right strategic approach, you can absolutely conquer them. Dr. Milimo Mbiika provides excellent high-yield exam guidance. He helps you to focus your precious study time on what truly matters most. He guides you towards the concepts and facts that are most likely to appear on your examinations. This isn't about finding shortcuts or cutting corners. It's about studying smart, using your time and energy efficiently. For practical exams like OSCEs, Objective Structured Clinical Examinations, success is all about dedicated practice, and it's about thoroughly knowing your clinical systems inside out. Dr. Mbiika's clear and simple explanations of clinical signs, symptoms, and examination techniques are pure gold in this context. He might share an anecdote to illustrate a point. I remember a mock OSCE during my training where I completely fumbled a basic neurological examination. Why did that happen? Because I had only memorized the steps, I hadn't truly understood the why behind each one. Dr. Mbiika's approach helps you avoid that common pitfall. He also rightly stresses the importance of understanding patient history, taking nuances and effective communication skills, which are key in OSCEs. Clinical rotations are the phase where your learning truly comes alive, where theory meets reality. You are finally interacting with real patients, experiencing their stories and their illnesses firsthand. You are actively applying the vast amounts of knowledge you've worked so hard to acquire. Dr. Mbiika's practical insights and clinical pearls are invaluable here, helping to bridge that often challenging gap between textbook learning and the dynamic environment of the hospital wards. He prepares you for those quick-fire questions from experienced consultants. He helps you develop the ability to think critically and logically on your feet. For example, understanding how to formulate differential diagnoses for common presentations like chest pain becomes much clearer and more systematic with his methods. So, the journey through medical education is undeniably challenging, there's no doubt about that, but it is also incredibly rewarding and fulfilling. Having a guide like Dr. Milimo Mbiika is a fantastic asset to have in your corner throughout this process. His unique way of teaching genuinely simplifies the complex, making difficult topics accessible. This in turn builds your confidence and reduces your stress. It prepares you thoroughly not just for your exams but for the ultimate goal of being a great, compassionate, and knowledgeable doctor. I really encourage you to explore his content further. Keep learning, keep asking questions, keep growing, and I have no doubt you will make an amazing impact. Good luck out there, future medics.